Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. I've got a lot of videos to upload if and when I get to it. I was doing a project here and I just wanted to do a quick video. I was at a thrift store one day and they had 3 pair of boots there. And the ones I really wanted to do, waterproof, that's the project. I don't know where they're at. But I got 2 pair of Red Wings. I showed them once in another video if I've uploaded that. But so I got a quart of Sno-Seal. This is it was my favorite go-to in Colorado. Hiking, mountaineering, golfing, soccer, cross-country skiing, hunting, fishing, work shoes, boots, saddles, tack, gloves, many other types of leather goods. Haven't done too much saddle and tack, but everything else, soccer, no. But anyway, hiking, mountaineering, cross-country skiing, done that. Hunting, yep. Fishing, yep. Work shoes, boots, yep. Haven't done any gloves. But anyway, Sno-Seal. It's a beeswax formula for waterproofing. So what you do is you can either heat the boot up with a hair dryer, or you can turn your oven down to just warm. You want about 120 degrees, and this boot has already been warmed up, and there we go, a little bit better. So, was on a Sabbath call today. Today was lunar Sabbath. So what I started with a rag, which I typically did, but you know, my thumb has got a crack in it from dry. I don't know why. Handling firewood and stuff, and wearing gloves that are dry. But anyway, I finally, it's a whole lot faster to just do this. So what I was doing is just like globbing it on there, and I've used probably 8 ounces of it already between 4 boots. But that with that on your hands, you can get it into the seam, so it's caked on, just real thick along the seams, because that's where a lot of your leakage is. And then I put it real heavy, just like caulking. I just caulk the bottom seam, and then you let it. And I've done it before where I've just sit there and watched them at the oven. And it's like it would sit there and you didn't see anything, and all of a sudden just like when it hit that 120 degrees, it just like sucked right into the leather like a vacuum. So what I'm doing right now is I've got 1 pair sitting in front of a propane wall heater. They put in hardwood floors, Bill did. And so the wood stove's not back in yet, and probably won't be using it the rest of the winter. So John and I and Shannon have had plenty of wood. We'd be totally out. They went last weekend and got a load of firewood out of the field to split, but I haven't heard a splitter going. It might be split, I don't know. And it's been raining so much that for the first time ever, the driveway is like a slough of despond in several places. John came over in a 4-wheel drive truck last night and went back without doing whatever it was he was coming over to do, because he got bogged down and didn't want to tear the driveway up anymore, or just figured he didn't want to get stuck in a 4-wheel drive and be embarrassed. I don't know. So I called him and said, there was a attempted security breach in Sector 2, but it was contained. He laughed. So anyway, that's the idea. Glob it on, obviously real thick. These are steel toe boots, $5 a piece. And these have if anybody knows what they are, if you got any loggers out there, I don't know, but it's got a pouch there, like somebody carried knives, or maybe they're for climbing spikes, but I don't know, maybe it's just reinforcement, but they're open at the top. It's a channel that's open at the top, and then these boots, for whatever reason, I think it was totally idiotic, they cut the gussets. I don't know if that was, maybe their foot was too big to get in the boot, or I don't know, comfort, speed. No idea why anybody would do that, because that makes them a whole lot less waterproof. If they're gusseted, however they're gusseted up to here, so you could walk through a creek if they were properly waterproofed that deep. The other pair, I'll show you. I don't know, I haven't prices yet. I'm guessing $250. Probably pretty close, maybe 300. Because these say the magic word, Gore-Tex. Now, when they say waterproof, and I didn't know this until just recently, but typically, if it's a good shoe manufacturer, boot manufacturer, this has already got one layer on it, and it was pretty cool putting it on the. I had them set it preheating in front of the heater, so when I started on, they were looking a whole lot better than the other pair, and I figured out, oh yeah, they're already warm, and it was just soaking right in. But if it's a good manufacturer and it says waterproof, they probably have, and you could check with them, but they probably have their own in-house Gore-Tex manufacturing system. So now, regardless of whether they're waterproof or not, this will extend the life of the leather by a lot. It'll make the leather softer, more supple, more resistant. Because you go through a stream with these, and you ruin, it's going to damage the leather to some degree. So this will defray that and protect the Gore-Tex maybe. But anyway, this is a special formulation of beeswax and whatnot to protect boots, protect leather. And one of these had something done to the bottom of them, like they had gotten damaged. They stepped on something, stepped in something, melted them a little bit too close to the campfire. And they had some kind of a shoe goo or hard shoe sole system type of a repair stuff on them. But these are looking great. I don't think these were worn as much as the other ones. Probably all three pair were owned by the same person because they all fit me. Oh, yes. These are a little snug, but as heavy as they are, because they're steel toe also, and they're big boots, they're big heavy work boots. They're steel toe, and they're heavy, and they're big and bulky and big heavy soles. So I'm not going to worry about big heavy socks with them. I can wear a light pair of socks. So, and I'm going to start wearing them on walks and see how I do with them. They're not destroyed on the inside. They've been worn, but the typical. So that's basically what you want to see right there. So I start away from the seam and go toward it, and that catches it and clogs, seals the seam. You can see it there. Yeah, that's wax there, that line right there. And then this way, a whole lot right there, and yeah, see. So anyway, that's and I'm gonna try to get videos uploaded. I've been trying to get just a lot of projects done here. They're gonna be gone for a couple days, so I'm taking advantage of it, doing some repair stuff and sorting through things of mine. But I tore a couple of the chairs apart, the casters, because the hardwood floor needs to be protected from hard casters will damage it. They pick up and all the hard casters are full of sand, and that's just going to basically sandblast the floor, and I don't want that to happen. So I pulled the casters off. I priced them. I'm going to get some casters, some like neoprene, really like rollerblade type casters that won't pick up any rocks, and they make them for office chairs. I'll get some of those for him. So anyway, that's it. Things are happening. Brother Shannon's, good possibility of getting a good job, Boilermaker job, and be able to do some things. In other words, buy some land, pay on a property, make a big down payment, help somebody out with their payment, like here, Bill, and hopefully he'll be willing to do that. But the point is, I'm gonna make this. There's a lot of properties around. I mean, this man has $150,000, $200,000 here over a period of 10 years. The farm that Jersey, Catherine and I bought, it's a $100,000 property. There's everything there. You got a well, you got a barn, and so people that are out there and you want to have a place to go, start getting to know people here. I went to a meeting years ago, 7, 8 years ago, Kingdom Community, and the speaker, you can hear him on my channel, Michael Peebles, Pastor Michael Peebles from Dogwood, Missouri. He pastors a Nazarene church, and he said every farm here in the Ozarks should have 50 or 10 to 50 people from the cities with things stored on their property. If they can afford to fill a 55-gallon drum, here's what you want in it: water filter, sleeping bag, tent, stove, etc., etc., etc. And if they can afford a whole shipping container full of stuff, great. Is it a risk to them? Sure. It's a risk to us too. So if you want to have a place to go, start investing, start paying insurance, help out. I mean, the people that have helped me over the years, if they show up, they're my best friend. They've been a best friend to me. They've kept me alive. So start thinking on those lines. Pay it forward. So what if you don't show up? How much have you spent in your lifetime on car insurance, house insurance, life insurance, stuff like that? Health insurance. What a joke. Start helping out. And right now, yeah, I could use some help. I'm totally tapped out. I got about 20 days till my check comes in because I've spent money on helping other people. And that's just what I do. I see a need, I fill it. I mean, hardwood floor. Oh, there's no doormat. There is now. I don't want to see this floor get destroyed. It's beautiful. You can see it in the background there. I'm not going to move too much, but it's shiny, it's nice, it's clean. They did it themselves, so it wasn't that big cost on labor, but he paid the guys to help. So the chairs need to be dealt with, the doormat. So I spent money on that, on doormat and whatnot. A couple of them coming, and chimney flues, chimney fires, explosion fires. I saw a problem there. I got a cordless drill powered. I'll do a video on it. Phenomenal. You can do it from the bottom or the top. So anyway, that's about it. I got to get rolling here because I'm cooking. I'm cooking again, not wood. I'm cooking myself. And boots. I'm cooking boots. I'm cooking leather. So that's what it looks like. Gorgeous. These are in a lot better shape than the other ones, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm hoping I can find the Timberlands because they're really light. They're like a super good walking boot. These would be nice for going out in the woods and just for the exercise of the added weight. These are like, yeah, I like to weigh these things. They weigh a lot. So oil and slop resistant, slip resistant. Anyway, best boot you can get, one of the best. So, all right, this is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. You're the remnant if you're listening to me. If you're listening to me, you're the remnant. Help out, folks. Get rolling. Do something real. Come on out. Friends of mine are going to be doing, hopefully doing schooly paloozas. Look them up. They're all over the country. How to Get Out of Babylon. You got to own something. You got to own your own house. And you can own your own house by building a bus, living in a van, living in a car. Difficult. Can be done though. So, all right. My voice is going. Thank you. All right. Hallelujah. Bye-bye.